sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month of change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. Charles Davis ready for another installment of the NFL International Series. And we are underway from North London. Oh, what a move. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
To throw is Cousins. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, that they get to him.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one. And their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Jets will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round, standing 6'5". It's Josh Allen.
How good he is throwing the ball. It's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for this one.
Checking on the numbers last week for Robinson. 23 carries, 107 yards, and the touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Allen. Has got it, the tight end. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Jets with a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 125 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Cousins. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. John Franklin Myers in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And this is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Allen going to throw. Finding Moore on the out route for the completion. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And Allen caught up. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, but it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. They've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Cousins. Now the ball comes loose, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. And New York set to take the field. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now 1st down. Looking to put a drive together. That's quickly out to Harrison. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. He was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Routed his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Allen. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on first and 10. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Arroyo, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. But he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. As we get another look now at this Broncos offense, they're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's a strong run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Play action now. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. To throw, it's Allen. Open man is Noah Brown. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
To the air, Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it incomplete. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter, and he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. Well, a pretty good burst there as it goes across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed and disappeared.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver's offense now set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A little jet sweep to start the drive. This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. But just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9.
At their 49-yard line.
Throwing. Cousins. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Cousins now from the 50. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they can really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Harrison.
Looking out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Running free at the 45. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They'll get that complete to Harrison. Some extra space following the display of power down just inside the 45.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Yes. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the Broncos 25-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. Screen play set up for Williams. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
It's a gain of 18.
Now Allen. Here's a screen for Robinson. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Oh, good move. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Denver getting set to take the field. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. It's Cousins on the sneak. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Now 3rd down and 3.
Cousins to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
32-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd down and 6 now. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Down to the 25. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Now Cousins. That is caught. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 9. Cousins. The quick slant caught. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd down and 1. Throwing is Cousins. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
A 27-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to that half.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Now, this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
3rd down and 9.
Here's 3rd and 9. Allen going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Cousins. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is our EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott, take it away.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He delivers another together, complete. 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now is Allen. Nifty footwork. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen. Breaks a tackle. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Play action now. Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Cousins on the keeper. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st down. 1st and 10.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, and usually you think 4th down quarterback sneak, there though it worked on 3rd. They call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Holding offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. To throw, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, here's Cousins. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up third down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Brown with his stick skills. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. The New York set to take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off a big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 27-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harrison. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now the 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 75. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 36-yard line.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Now Cousins. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And the Broncos
kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
To throw is Cousins. This will be caught once again by Brown. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
10 yards on the big
Hands it off out of the gun. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Algier now up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gain on the play. That's good for Broncos. First down.
Now they'll run on the ball. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They work now on second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Here's Cousins.
Third down and 9.
That's thrown underneath to Algier. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
A 32-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still got to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, we've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
This offense so far on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be third and forever. Here's Allen to throw it. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and they will take over first and 10. Cousins now. The toss here completed to Pittman.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing, Cousins. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's now second down and 20.
Cousins the thrower. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up third.
Now Jerry will try to pick it up. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
For DJ Moore. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to
Now
go.
Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Allen taking it himself, and I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Now Allen. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. DJ Moore there to make the grab. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Cousins. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Throwing is Cousins. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. this spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
The New York set to take the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Here's Robinson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Good gain there on first down, and keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
At the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
Allen. That's out wide here for Robinson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Jerron Payne who got in there to make the play.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop there. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Robinson again. And this time he's in for a Jets touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Broncos 9.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. But just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
So out now come the Jets. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, Do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
He was covered by Henry To'o.
On play action, Allen. That ball caught by Harrison. And he's got this down to the 35. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Allen going to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Allen to throw once more. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a first and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. And it's intercepted. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
Denver's offense now set to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Well, the result here, a pickup of 8, losing with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Nabi Matabike breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. New York ready to go again offensively. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the fourth. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for the Jets, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Denver, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.